So you know how silver
too much into a Big Apple. Looks like we have a Fugazi alert.
Fugazi alert. What's going on with that? Who's that? Robert Fugazi. Oh, that's right. The Fugazi.
I am just a Fugazi.
There you go. That's right. I totally forgot about that. Fugazi. It's been a while, Rob. It's been Rob. It's been Rob with the Mr. Fugazi himself. All right. So right away, I like to kind of show some of my stuff, and I'm going to just show. And also, again, I am going to bin. You know, I'm gonna get crazy because there's something I want to bin, and I know what's a Fugazi. Rob, play Organ the Fugazi. This is Organ. This song is just made for Robert Caldwell. This song. Here it is. If we could get it up, Rob.
Yeah. Hang on, let me.
Fugazi.
There it is.
It's a wazy, it's a woozy, it's fairy dust. It doesn't exist, it's never landed, it is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart, it's not real.
Right. I am just a Fugazi. I am just a Fugazi.
It's actually for Robert. Yeah, got you, Robert. So yeah, that's for Robert. So that's for him. By the way, I'm just going to turn my camera around, and I know most of you guys, and I'm going to kind of go this quick because, guys, right after this, don't forget, we're going to be doing over the social hour raid. And this is only going to be an hour up here. So after this, it is a social hour raid that the channel goes directly over to MLZB and them. But let me just turn my camera around because I'm going to blow myself up, guys. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Let me just kind of just move this stuff out. Now, of course, I had a Carson City, which I'm going to quickly just show you guys because we're going to do this real quick. 1890 Carson City. There it is. It's an MS62. And, of course, I did a quick short, guys. There it is. Here it is. So I just wanted to just kind of – I didn't get a chance really to show it. I didn't do it on a video. I did it actually on a short. So, sometimes the short is just a little different on
nice cartwheel.
Actually just doing. We got Susan Sassy in here in the house. But there is a Carson City 1890 CC. There it is, MS 62 plus. So anyway, I put that in my stack recently. I just got that. And of course I got a couple of other things, a couple of other, regular ASCs that I normally pick up. I still buy them, even though that we still are at the prices that we are, but I try to pick them up on good deals. I did also pick up this Morgan Dollar, which I normally don't buy these. If everybody knows that the Morgan Dollars that I normally pick up, Oregon said bin that at 100. I don't know about that, but I got something for you, Oregon. If you're interested in bidding something, I'll get something out there for you to bin. We have a obviously it is a quick, nothing really big. I'm going to kind of show, and we have another Morgan Dollar, but this is a 2021. This is nothing. I normally don't buy these, but I said, you know what? Someone in the channel, actually, Convict Currency gave me. He had gifted me a Morgan Dollar 2023 and a 2023 Peace Dollar. He gifted it to me, both of these, and I got them both graded. Now, this one I didn't have 2021, but, I said to myself, I will pick this up because no matter what, it's still silver at the end of the day. And it is from the U.S. Mint, and eventually these will become more valuable than what they are now. I'm going to tell you that right now.
They are 3 9s.
Huh?
I said they are 3 9s too.
Oh, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Let me just quickly just show this one note. And I wanted to just show this to I'm going to show this to Oregon real quick. Maybe he wants to bid this because I told him about bidding some notes. And I got a note maybe if he's interested in bidding. Oregon, let me know if you're interested in this note, and I'll let you see if you're interested in wanting this note. If I could just pick it up. Hey, here you go. Look at this. I got a Chicago. Oh, by the way, just to let and I was talking, so I'm going to move the camera up just a little bit more. By the way, just to let you know, here are the condoms. So these little sleeves here, these little sleeves, they protect the actual slab itself, right? I don't know if you guys could hear this fan, Rob, but if you guys can hear it, just let me know.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like you're on a bike, dude.
Oh, so you hear it immediately? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How about that? That's better. Okay.
Much
So
better.
here's a slab. Yeah, here's a slab, and it kind of just protects some of these notes because after a while they start getting scratched up. So that's what we normally kind of just put these little things in them. Comes in a pack, by the way, just to let most of you guys do know. It comes from China. It comes from China, by the way. So there may be tariffs on these things. Who knows?
It comes from China.
This is both of them. There's one for the small notes. This one's for the large notes. Just to let you guys know. But anyway, Organ, if you're interested in bidding this, let me know. This is the 30 EPQ. Here it is right here. I gotta try to bring down this light down.
Boy, that's good looking, Big Apple.
Yeah,
That
it's a
is
good
a
looking
beautiful
note.
note.
I mean, I'm gonna get rid of this note. It's a 30 exceptional paper quality, and it's just a really good looking note all around.
Yeah. You got Oregon in the chat saying he'll bin it. No joke.
Nah, hey, look, listen, Oregon. I would definitely send you an email, let you know what this is. I'll listen. I'm looking to get rid of that, Oregon, and I'll listen. I want to get rid of this note too. This is another note of mine that I'm interested in getting rid of too. This is a 500. If you're interested, I have no problem getting rid of this note. This note here, I could get rid of for you if you're interested in getting rid of it. There's the back of it. So just to let you know, Oregon, if you want, I'll get rid of this note to you if you're interested. If you want this
Yeah, I
note,
think we
Oregon.
should do a buck and go.
No, I can't do this on a bucket go for Oregon. Ben, what do you say? Hey, Robert Pintoff, what is going on? What is going on that?
Yeah, Oregon says he'll bin that one too.
Which grade are you talking about? This one?
He said both.
Robert Pintoff? No. I know. Oregon's gonna bid everything up here for me. Trust me. Oregon. Listen, between Robert Pintoff and Oregon, I tell you there will be a big battle between the two of them. Just to let you both know. AZ Coins, what is going on? Yeah, this one here. I'll tell you one thing. The grade 30 EPQ, it could have been like maybe a 35. That's to my knowledge. There's a little bit of wrinkles on the note, Robert Pintoff. I don't know if you could see it because, again, we're looking through a camera. It's not wrinkles. There's no creases to it, Robert Pintoff. So for sure the creases are not there, but it's like, how do I say, like water, like something was wrinkled, like they wrinkled it, like a wrinkled shirt. It has that look around, the wrinkle is the wrinkle. They have wrinkle around it. I don't know, but 30. I mean, it could have gone 35. I mean, but PMG and these people they grade these things, so for sure. If you want, listen, Oregon, I'll give you a great deal on both of these notes if you're interested. I'm telling you, I will email you. But anyway, I'm going to quickly just show you guys, because one of the main things, the reason why I got this little book, by the way, this was from 1970, by the way. This is the third edition. Back then, it was, I guess, $1, this book. But I'm going to tell you guys, compared to this book today, that this book is the notes of today, all color and everything else. This book here was a little book. It's a little one. And it's all in black and white. And I'm gonna just share something with you. Let me just quickly go with a quick little. Let me pull the Lazy Deuce. I'm gonna pull the Lazy Deuce out. I don't know what charter number it is because there's no FR number to it, but you can see the prices here. This is the only one that's probably the one that's the red one, I guess, the most expensive, which is a 25 uncirculated. And you see most of them are uncirculated, saying 500. Okay, let's look at the Lazy Deuce, because now the Lazy Deuce here, there's two of them. Oops, let me bring the page back. To show you, I'm not that sure which one. Oh, so this was the so the 2500 one was the one with Jeff. Oh God, I can't get to it. Spinner and Jeffers. There you go on the bottom. So that would be FR, the FR 388, which is a rare, very rare, which there is none. But the rest of them would have all been uncirculated, 11,000. And let me just bring my camera down a little bit. And you could see the difference of VG8 to where they're all at now. All these are the Lazy Deuces, the Lazy Deuce note. So it's to show you the difference between the 70s of what the prices were, and that's this little book here. Now this book here, obviously, it's a little different than the other one, right? I mean, they're not even going to show you the Hawaiian. Oh, they have the Hawaiian note here, which is a Hawaiian note is you know, I don't know. The Hawaiian note, $20 Hawaiian note, Federal Reserve, the federal, what is it? $45, $30 uncirculated ones. It's going to show you all the way down. So, I mean, you can just see the difference between some of the, look at the Jackass note. Here's a Jackass note. Look at the grades on them, how much they were to what they are today. Now, I did pick up a book today, which I'm going to quickly just unbox this real quick. Let me just show you guys this. And I got another note that I'm going to show. So I'm going to kind of just show this book here right away. I'm going to kind of just move my camera up. Guys, give me 1 minute. Let me show this here right away. I have not read the chat. I don't know if you guys are able to read the chat for me. Now, this book here, I'm going to make sure that the person doesn't have anything on this book. Okay, this book is a used book. Obviously, you can see it. You can see the difference on this book. But this book is from 1959. This is actually Robert. This is actually the father to Arthur. And if anybody has been looking at Pollard Currency, which I'm going to drop the link later on, Pollard Currency, which I should drop the link now, so a lot of you guys could get subscribed. This is the father who first came up with this book. And I had to buy the book because I said to myself, well, why not pick up that book? So I wanted to look at it. And of course, when they did the book, it was all in black and white. Now, this is the first time I'm opening up this book with you guys, and you could see the difference. Look at the watermelon. Look at this watermelon note. Guys, this is the watermelon note. This is the $1,000 note. It's a $1,000 note, and it's considered a watermelon because it makes it look like it's a watermelon here. And this note is probably, I don't know, what, $600,000 maybe, $1 million. I mean, I'm not that sure. Rob, I don't know if you guys could help me out on this.
For a watermelon?
Yeah, for the watermelon.
I don't have the most recent book, but let's see.
Robert with the yeah, Robert. Thank you for being a member for 25 months. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I do
on
appreciate
that,
Robert.
You talking the grand watermelon?
Yeah, the grand $1,000 a watermelon. I don't know.
Series 1890. 2 million.
Yeah. So there you go.
40,000.
Yeah, the pricing wasn't really in this book, not in this note, but I guess in the other notes maybe. But I got to look through this book. But I got to tell you the pricing. You can see immediately the Lazy Deuce, 300, 150. I mean, what a difference between what they were back then. I mean, and this is actually really a great book to have. I mean, again, it's the first. It's from Robert Friedenberg. That's who first created this book, and I'm gonna drop the link in the chat so you guys can see. Vacation Time, James Schultz, what's going on? Vacation Time, how are you guys? Welcome. And again, these notes are really, guys, paper money, you can't go wrong. I mean, especially look at the $100 note, the $100 star notes. Great looking notes, but I'm not going to hold you guys up because I know Jeff Davis wants to show. They also got the $500 note. Here you go, guys. Here's a $500 note right here. There it is. I couldn't even tell you what they had. There was no price to it, but I'm more than sure back then, note like this is probably $300,000 today. Probably back then, the 500, the 5,000, you probably picked it up for 6,000 total. For sure, but today it's a different ball game. So
yeah, you got to remember back then, this was the first book, classifying money like this.
Yeah, and they got the $10,000 one, and I know that they show, they do show the, where is it here? Oh, this book here. They did show the bigger denomination in the small note here, which look at the fractionals. I mean, this book here was like, but they did show the big notes. Oh yeah, so there you go. There is the 10,000, and then of course the $100,000 note, which is, I think there's only one of these known, right? What I know the 100,000 there was only one. This is a gold certificate anyway. So can you imagine that holding? Because remember, you walked into the bank and you said, "Hey, let me get $100,000 worth of my gold." That's
Well,
something.
those notes were only used between like Federal Reserve.
Yeah, I know. I'm more than sure some Joe didn't walk in there and say, "Hey, here's 100,000. Let me get my notes." But anyway, yeah, guys.
If they had Big Apple stacker money, they could.
They could have. Yeah, they could have had one of those. They could have had the Big Apple collection back then. Who knows? But yeah, Jet Matt, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? I saw him walking in here. I don't know who else walked in. I might have missed somebody else.
AZ Coins, did you get him?
AZ Coins. AZ Coins, I did say yes. I did say hi to AZ Coins. I think I did. Hi, AZ Coins. Welcome. But and guys, don't forget, like a lot of people that walked in right after this, we're heading over to MOZB, the social hour. Heading over there. Jeff Davis, because I know Jeff Davis got to leave a little early, and I'm going to go to him real quick. I know he has some stuff that he wants to show. So, Jeff Davis, I don't know if you want to turn your camera around, and let's see what you got there, buddy.
Well, the first thing I want to do is,
stage.
I want to congratulate Oregon and joining the great community of currency collectors.
Yeah.
And it to me is just extremely fascinating, especially with the history behind these notes and the fact that they're paper and they've lasted, 100 years plus. But the first couple notes I want to show real quick is Big Apple has mentioned a couple of times that I picked up the $1, the $2, and the $5 legal tender notes on Heritage here a couple weeks ago. And I really like the legal tender notes. I think they're pretty unique. And I picked up the $1, the $3, and the $5. And one of the things I think is very neat about the $1 and the $2 is on the face, you see the number 1, the number 2, and number 3 vertical, and they highlight which note it is. In this case, it's the $1 note. Just a really nice looking note. Fascinating history. The 2 I picked up is not near the condition of the 1. A lot of people, when you're collecting, they say, collect what you like, buy what you can afford. And I, as most of you know, I'm kind of the old guy around here and haven't been collecting currency for that many years. And my budget puts me in the lower grades. When I try to buy a lower grade, I try to get a note that has decent eye appeal. And some of them are better than others. But this $2 legal tender, you can see how the 2 is highlighted vertically there. I also think on the 1, 2, and 5 that I have, it's got Spinner's signature at the bottom. And I think he has one of the most unique and ornate signatures on all of the currency. And the $5 legal tender doesn't have the numbers vertically on the front, but it's got that big bold 5 in the center. And I think that's just a beautiful note. And on this, you can see Spinner's signature much better. And can you imagine signing your name that ornately every time you signed it? Pretty amazing.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. And another note I wanted to show is the Jackass note that Big Apple mentioned. Convict Currency upgraded his Jackass note, and I wanted one, and he gave me a super deal on this one. And for those that don't know, the bottom center, you've got that vignette of an eagle, but if you turn it upside down, it's got the head of a jackass. Is that showing up?
Yep, it sure is. I don't know if if you could just bring it up just a little closer to the camera, the jackass, just so that way a lot of people that cannot see it.
Yeah.
There it is. If you can kind of, you may have to go back just a little. There you go, around there. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Yep. If you can see the ears and the jackass, there it is.
And I just think that's fantastic. Very unique. And the last note I'm going to show is a note that Rob has shown on his channel. And I just think it's an amazing note. It's a obsolete note, and it shows a glass factory and workers. But if you look in the center, that looks like Elvis is standing there. And, you know, growing up in my era and that, Elvis was a big deal. And I am a fan of Elvis. But if you look at that note and you look at it up close, and I don't know if I can get it real good in there, but it's even got the high collar on the jumpsuit that he's wearing. And Rob referred to it as Elvis the Time Traveler.
Yes, like I said, Elvis didn't die. He just went back in time.
There you go. But Rob, you inspired me to get that. And this
So
is,
raise it up just a little bit so they can get a good shot of the whole jumpsuit.
better.
There you go. Yep, he even got the pork chop sideburns.
Yeah, there you go. Elvis, who made his note.
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
asking that one guy to be his teddy bear.
but that's just some of the interesting things you learn and you see in this hobby of currency. Uh, I also been working on collecting colonial and continental currency from back during the Revolutionary War. And of course, this year's the 250th anniversary. And, to have a piece of paper that was used to transact business and to have lasted 250 years, to me, is pretty amazing. It's just a great, great part of history. And when you hold any of these notes in hand and get to looking at them, the design, the details, it's just mind-boggling how ornate these notes were, and to think they were all done by hand. The dies were all hand carved. Just to me,
And even
it's
looking at
amazing.
this with the furnace in the background, if you look close enough, you can see the individual bricks and stone in the furnace. To think it was all
Right.
carved backwards in hand.
It's just amazing. It's like the educational series of notes. The $1 educational note has the Constitution on the front of it, and you can actually read the Constitution on that note. And to be able to pull that off is, just a talent that's long gone today. But that's pretty much the notes I wanted to show. The legal tenders,
Yeah.
the jackass note, and that one obsolete.
Yeah, one of these other notes. Let me just quickly just show it real quick. I just wanted to just show this to Oregon because I know he was asking. It's one of the notes that it's a 58 EPQ. It's this Boston note because I was talking to him about it the other day, and you could see the note. Trying to get a good shot of it, kind of clear. There it is, and you could just also see the serial number, which is A. 91000A, A in the front, A in the back, A1, which is obviously the first district, which is Boston, 1, 2 would be New York. But there is the back of it.
Real nice clean bill.
It's a good looking note, very good looking note on this note here.
I think the eagle on the reverse of that note is beautiful too.
It is. I mean, and if a lot of people that kind of just don't really see it, but you could just see the details on it. How the Eagles just holding the entire flag of it, and just look at the straight up detail as much as try to bring it up real close. You could see it.
Just amazing artwork. Today our money's kind of ugly, but
yeah, I mean, unfortunately, we don't have anything. We don't have anything like this today. These obviously these are the larger notes. Yeah. No, that was that was the other one, Oregon. This was the three here. Oregon's like, did I already bid that? There you go.
Well, I'll tell you, Big Apple, that 1914 collection of notes, the 5, the 10, the 20, the 50, those are beautiful notes, and that's a great little mini collection to have.
Which one? Which one notes are you talking about?
The 1914s, the 20 you had there.
Oh, these here, the 20, the 20 to 50, yeah. I mean, these are very good looking notes to definitely have. They're not cheap. Paper money is, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap. And obviously, when you get into the bigger denominations, is where it's gonna be a little bit more money, right? Let's understand. It's not gonna be cheap when you're going after. Let me just quickly show so that way you guys can understand. You know, if you're going after a note like this gold certificate, it's not, you know, you're not going to spend, you know, $300, $400, $500 for a note like this. You're just not going to. It's not going to happen. You know, certain notes you can get. Here's one that was very expensive for me. There's $13.94, and this one, guys, you could see. This one here has that, which I've showed so many times, and I'll quickly just show it again to you guys because I know you guys are probably tired of looking at it. Unfortunately, I'm not tired of looking at it. It's had the Big Apple collection on it, you see, and this is a 63 EPQ, and you know, and I think that a lot of you guys may know that this is the same charter number that I've been collecting, the 1394 charter numbers. So yeah, these are quite a bit of different notes, and anybody who's watching, here's another note which I'm planning to get. You know, it's Boston note, good looking note. You know, but it's a Boston note. I don't collect. You know, I did collect it. I had it, and this is the date back. The problem is I don't really want to grab this note anymore. You know, because I want to just grab a New York note, which is to me something I'd rather just take. You know, here's a $10 64 Big Apple collection, guys. There it is, $13.94. And a lot of you guys have seen these notes. I have placed them out. You guys have seen them. I went back and forth. Here's the red seal, the $5 red seal Big Apple collection. Now, there's only one person out here who has one of my notes, who has just one note that says Big Apple collection. It would have been somebody else too, but there's one person in this community that has one of those notes that has a Big Apple collection on it. You know, I don't really like to shout the person out. Maybe they may not want, but I don't even know if they're still living in here. But yeah, they do have one of those notes that say Big Apple collection. Sort of no difference as if it was said Ricky collection. I'm not Ricky, but I'm Big Apple, right? So Robert said Big Fugazi collection. You know what, Robert? That would have been a pretty good idea to put up Big Fugazi collection. Yeah, that would have been funny, Robert. I would have taken that. You should have told me that one. I would. That fucking Robert is something else. That would have been. Yep, that would have been the first one. The first one. Yes, yeah. I think Conrick said he's the first. Yeah, he's the first that got the one of the Fugazis out there. So, yeah, I don't know, Rob. Do you have anything? Or
no, I ain't got nothing to show right now. I did my video that's coming out here at 6, but I ain't got nothing to show at the moment.
One of the things, Robert, I gotta say that a lot of the videos that you've been actually posting up, which is a lot of the other countries, like for instance, the Cuban notes and all that. I gotta tell you, those Cuban notes are really good-looking notes. Good-looking notes on that. You have any Philippine notes, by the way? Philippine?
Yes, and most of them look like but they're from the war.
Let me see what they look like. What do you got there?
Hang on, let me take a look here real quick.
Yeah.
No, I got one in like this pile here, so hold on.
That's a piece of a gold came out. Well, I call that Dean. Dean said great videos on those things there.
Oh, Rob's got
I
some
actually got these
beautiful notes.
1 sec. I actually got these 2 notes for free. And the guy that told you to hit the road, Jack.
Oh, him. That son of a fucking bridge.
Yeah, These were in their foreign box, and I asked him how much they were. He said, "Oh, you can have them." And the reason,
Oh.
even though they looked like ass, the reason why I wanted to get them was because they were victory notes.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go.
After we liberated the Philippine Islands in World War II,
Okay.
to differentiate the money to say, "Hey, look, this without the victory, they ain't worth nothing." So the Japanese had any of it. They weren't able to redeem it or spend it through any means. But, it's in rough condition, but I got it for free, so I'm not going to complain. And the same with this one. And at the time, I believe these were printed by the U.S. Mint, the Denver, or not Denver, but they were printed by the BEP.
Yeah, that $2 one is really nice. Now, I mean, obviously you got those for free because obviously the condition of the note, correct? I mean, I'm more than sure these notes are probably worth a little bit more because they're inside. If you get them in graded, correct?
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty expensive, the victory notes.
Right.
And, so I mean,
somebody wrote on that $2 note. I see, correct? Is that what that is? Did somebody? Yeah. On the side of it.
Oh yeah.
What did they? Oh, okay. So somebody wrote. Yeah. I mean, who the hell writes on money? But people do write on money there.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, people write on money all the time. Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
This is Love Leonard. So Leonard cared about someone enough to send him 2 pesos.
Yep. Yeah. That's a great looking note there.
Have a couple of standing
you're right. The victory notes are very, I think finding them graded, maybe, I don't know, is it a couple of dollars for those?
Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I just want one. I got it. You know me.
Yeah.
If I get something in my crawl, I'll get
Philippine
it.
notes. Yeah, they're really good looking notes. Very good looking notes on that. Yeah, for sure.
And other than that, the other ones I just
which other ones you got?
Not too long ago are from the Soviet Union. Now these all look horrible too, but I got these pretty dirt cheap from the former Soviet Union.
I don't think that looks so bad. That's not a bad looking note at all, Rob.
That's a very good looking note.
Look at the colors.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, they're not, uncirculated. They are obviously pretty well circulated.
Yeah, but that's what it was made for, was commerce. And you're still holding a great piece of history there.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. The fallen Soviet Union.
Those are interesting.
Just the details on them are pretty cool. And like you said, the colors on these things.
Yeah.
The former Soviet states, like this, Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia, they all have these interesting colors to them.
I'm still trying not to go down that foreign currency rabbit hole, Rob.
Given to the dark side.
Yeah, I've got hard enough time with American currency.
Oh yeah,
hey, Lisa,
it's addictive, especially if you start looking at someone like the former French colonies back in the early 1900s. They got beautiful notes.
Big Apple, we got Lisa Anderson in here with us now.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, so I mean, most of the foreign currency is that's really hard to really get into, the world notes, right?
Yeah.
So,
and by the way, Dean, I almost had 2 of the tire dollars from the great collections, but I missed out on it. Someone outbid me. the Canadian tire manufacturer there that Dean has.
I think that's something else that's really interesting about the currency collection is you'll see someone like Rob or Dean or Polar Currency, Big Apple, whoever, they'll put a note up and it just piques your interest and you have to get it. And it's just interesting to see what other people have. And in turn, hopefully they'll inspire you to pick up what you like.
Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I think, Dan does such an awesome job, and a lot of people that, don't know who Dan is from Polar Currency, which I'll drop his link in here in a minute so as I can pull it up.
and make sure you check out his most recent video.
Yeah, he
that
actually,
was one great interview, and I don't know how he's ever going to top those two guests.
Oh,
yeah.
fantastic.
Having up those guys is really amazing, which is for sure. Let me get this link here.
I mean, and it's you hear the name Freeberg, you know the books. You would expect someone that's very dry and no personality. Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Both of
So
them
guys,
great personalities.
yeah, this link that I just dropped down here is the link that you may want to link up to. Great. Dan is a great person. He's like the godfather of currency. That's how I look at him. The godfather. Because even though as much as that we all know, we all learn. Ben Stacker, what is going on, brother? He is actually a really good. I mean, he just does his history really great. I mean, you cannot even, top. I mean, we post stuff up, and he just does a really amazing job. And he's really good at what he does. And he had Arthur up there, Freeberg, and Patrick, was it Patrick?
Yeah,
The other guy, Patrick from
I think it was Patrick. Yeah,
the Green Sheet, who does the green sheets and who posts those out, which is really good. Opus Singer, how are you, buddy? So a lot of these, the people that go up on Dan's is really because everyone's obviously into currency. Again, we could always go into the coins, into silver, the weight of silver, the weight of gold, whatever it is. It's expensive, just like anything else, and just like this paper. Back then, a lot of it was also backed up by the gold and silver, what we collected today, right? That's another thing. So as if we're walking around with a $10 gold certificate, if we could just back in time and try to get as much gold certificates back then. See,
I'd be happy just to go get as many gold coins.
Yeah, that's true.
The way gold's going.
Well, yeah, gold was at whatever spot price it was. There was no spot price on gold.
$20 an ounce back then.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it was less than that, wasn't it? Should have not been back in the old days.
I'm thinking it was.
Yeah, I'm not that sure. I think back in the 80s was $20. 20 on the spot.
My prediction is for Dan that his next guest is going to be the Fed chairman.
There you go.
Yeah. I would imagine he would have someone like that up there, or somebody.
If anyone can do it, Dan will.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dan's research is second
printing
to
engraving,
none.
someone up there, who's going to be like topping those other two guys, because that's really, to have those two guys, Rob. You are 100% correct.
Oh yeah.
It is hard to really top that, And a lot of guys don't realize, and anybody who I just dropped that link and you see it, that's the guy. That's This is the guy that first, his father who created this book, and this is the book. So the last video was mentioned about this book and how this book was, and now both sons now take care of the, I guess, the business. I look at it, and now it's Arthur Friedenberg. So it's the son and the other one, the other son. I forgot his name. I think, what was his name? You remember anybody?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I know. There's the brother. The brother, I think, was up there. Not up there, but he was part of the book. I don't know if his name is in here. Maybe his name
It's
is.
Ira.
Oh, yes. There you go. Oh, shit. It's right in front of me. You're right. I know. I'm like, I know his brother, and it's, you right away you start thinking Arthur Friedenberg.
Mr. Not.
Yeah, you kind of see that's what happens when you become blind. Thank you, Rob. Also, Robert Pinto said, I'm like, well, yeah, I know it's what the brother is someone else. The name is right there. All right. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Rob.
There are too many Roberts here. You can't sling a
Too
dead
many
cat
Roberts.
without hitting one of them.
Yeah, it's too much going on over here. All right. So, for sure. But, yeah, it's really, really, guys, there's nothing wrong collecting currency, and I know a lot of people say, oh, well, why would I collect currency? Why not just go collect gold and silver? Well, you got to collect what you want to collect. Like Jeff Davis have said, collect what you want. What is it, Robert? What are you saying? Having reward points. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, from free Amazon. Yeah, he's been going crazy with free Amazon. I know Oregon did collect one of the cases. Oregon, is the cases that I have here that flip it, and it's just more of a lock-in, by the way, which also kind of stand up as if it was his bookshelf. So if you see it, if you put them all up, they kind of just sit. Perfect. Oh, there you go. And Jeff Davis has one. So, yeah, these things are really good. And one thing about it, it's great because it actually clips in. Jeff Davis, it has that magnet. Yeah.
Not a magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Now-
you can't fit this in there.
Well, that one's really large. That one is that you would think should put it in a picture frame. By the way, I don't think that should even be out. That should be in a picture frame.
Yeah, I think, you mentioned Dan and his videos, Big Apple, his research is second to none. But Dan also did a video on how he and some other guys store their currency.
Yeah.
And you mentioned these boxes. I think they're great. That's what Lola and I use.
Yeah.
My procrastinating self, I'm still in the process of reorganizing mine, but I use the binders with the 2-pocket
Yeah.
for displaying both sides of the note. And, I know Dan was saying in, I believe it was Ontario, that they had trouble sometimes with the slipping out. I never had that trouble, so I don't know. But I like seeing both sides of my currency in those binders. So,
Yeah. I mean, that's how. But I also do have a spreadsheet. I do have a very big spreadsheet that I have that has all my notes attached to it, which is pretty good on that. Opus has a bunch of star notes, guys. If you guys want to email them on some of the star notes, 5s and 1s, if you are interested. If you do collect star notes, I'm 2000 and from 2013 notes.
Now, 2013, isn't that the series that they printed duplicates? And you'll have 2 star notes with the exact same serial number.
Yeah, that is the one, but I don't know if he has any 2013s. He would have to check. If he does, he would have to. I don't know. Are those worth any? I mean, because I'm not into star notes.
I'm not into them either, but those, if you can get 2 of them that were duplicate printed, both of them, now that's some dinero. But
Yeah.
the other star notes, it depends on what you collect.
Yeah. AZ's asking 600. What was just got called? Oh, 5. Okay. AZ's asking 600 and for 5 for 150 for ones. Okay. Not that sure. I'm not that sure what they're,
That's for
I'm
straps.
not, yeah, those are the entire strap, I guess. I'm not into too much with the star notes. Not me personally. I'm not into them. They are worth money. I mean, you got to find, I think, what is it? What's that site? There's a site to check random star
Yeah,
notes.
there's a couple of them out there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but they'll tell you how rare it is or how common it is.
Yeah, definitely for sure. But I'll tell you, if you did have a 2013 star note duplicate and they're both the same, that's something that you just send it to get graded. Because once you get both of them graded on one big sheet, they're gonna say, "Holy shit!" Well, this is something that would have to be sent out to me. I think to like either eBay or Heritage or that, because that's going to be something very rare to
Yeah, I
find.
don't think they'll do them on the same slab because the notes could be a different grade. But I've seen where people have them in lots of two graded slabs.
I have not seen that. I have not yet seen that.
Yeah.
I have
If they're the
not.
Great Collections, I think Great Collections had a few up not too long ago.
Great Collections. What had the same?
They had some,
note?
I think, with the same serial number duplicate.
Really? Wow! I didn't see that. You gotta let me. You gotta send me a picture of that when you ever see one.
If I see another one up there, I'll send you it. Now, side question, not currency. Those things that Dan would scowl and say coins. Anyone see any of the new 250th anniversary ones in circulation yet?
No.
Neither have I.
I have not.
I just was wondering if anyone's seen them.
Yeah. I mean, oh, by the way, Opus, you may have to drop your email. I don't know. I don't have Opus's email. You may want to drop it in the chat there, by the way. You're more than welcome to. But yeah, for sure. I mean, that's something with, with those the star notes. I'm not too much with the star notes, but they are, they're all worth something.
And they're not making them anymore.
Huh?
They're not making them anymore.
Oh yeah. They're not printing them. So, which is
Opusho@gmail.com.
holy shit, email.com. Okay.
Hey, Big Apple, I'm going to have to cut out of here.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff Davis. Thank you for
Yep.
stopping in. I appreciate it. We're going to be shutting
thanks
down
for
in the
having
next
me.
couple of minutes anyway, but thank you, Jeff Davis, for stopping in, and thank you for lovely currency you were showing us. I appreciate that. That was really nice.
Well, you're more than welcome, Big Apple. I appreciate coming up and streaming with you and Rob always. You guys do a great job. You can hear my dog barking in the background.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to have to call it now for me, but thanks again. And it was great seeing everybody in chat. I know I didn't say hello to a whole lot of people, but I, again, want to congratulate Oregon on the notes he's going to get, and glad to see he's
No, he's gonna.
currency.
I'm gonna get him into some big currency. Watch, he's gonna be hanging out with us.
Yep, there you go.
During the time, so for sure. Yeah, Jeff Dave. Yeah.
Yep, I'm going to head out, Big Apple.
Yeah, no problem, Jeff Davis. No problem. You're more than welcome. We'll talk to you later, Jeff Davis.
Okay,
Catch
Big
you later,
Apple.
Jeff.
Take care. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, so we're gonna be shutting down in a couple of minutes anyway. We're gonna be doing over the raid over to MLGB Social Hour because they have a great time over there. But yeah, guys, guys, also don't forget to always pick up these books. These books are very important to pick up. This is the 9th edition. This is the newest one now. which I'm so happy that they had. And I, if you looked at my videos, I have posted the video out on that book. I did decide to pick up this little book because I saw it. I wanted it. It was a little pocket book. It's good to have these books. And definitely for sure, when I saw this book, I said to myself, I'm taking this book. This is the first book, 1959, when the father made this. It's a great looking. I'm going to actually really go through it big time because it's the third edition. So I don't even know, but I'm happy to get this one. And I got it on a good deal. And I picked it up on eBay, by the way. eBay, the older the books come, the cheaper they become. You could get an older book, and I have a couple of these already. And you can pick them up cheaper. I mean, as they come through. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa, for dropping that down for the social hour. But the channel directly, guys, goes over to the social hour. It does also go over to social hour. So, yeah, guys, thank you very much for stopping in. Rob, you have anything else to say? I don't know if you want to share.
Don't have much more to say, other than try to do better.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody for stopping in. It's all been perfect. Thank you, Robert. Robert. Yes, Robert, my nails are done. Yes, gotta look at it. There you go, Robert, because you know how it is when you're showing stuff. You gotta have clean nails. Keep it clean with the currency. You gotta keep it clean with the currency. All right. So, guys, thank you very much. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping in.